trying to figure out this new camera situation thing, but welcome back to our channel. It's episode 131, and today is Tuesday, August 29th, 2023, and we're filming at Erin's house tonight. Yay. So we are doing some retreat work this evening, so we are getting very excited. And round 2 invoices, the deadline has come, and we're pretty excited. So there's still time to get on the wait list. We always have things change. People end up, canceling and having change of plans. So get on the wait list if you haven't already. And if you were on the wait list and you didn't receive an invoice or you didn't pay your invoice, you need to contact us. So everybody that was on the wait list should have received one at this point. So thank you. We are so excited for next year. We have a lot of cool stuff that we're planning and a cool guest designer to do our exclusive retreat piece. So we'll have a lot more updates, as the weeks and months go by. But the next big announcement will be, we have our Facebook page created for the 2024 retreat. So it'll say SES 2024 retreat attendees. That's what you need to search on Facebook. You do have to answer a question with the email that you use to register and pay. That's the only way you get added to the group, and then we'll add you to the group, and you can get all of the details about the retreat. We uploaded the info sheet that has the hotel booking link. You can find a roommate. It's just a really good opportunity to meet people prior to coming, and a lot of people form connections before they even, come to the retreat. So please make sure you go and do that. And then apparel will be coming in a little bit.
As you can see, it's all we ever wear.
It's all we ever wear.
It's all our own.
And we do have a new exclusive retreat 2024 design for next year's apparel. So we're really excited about that, and some other fun goodies for those of you who are coming. But we'll announce all of those things as they come. Watch our Instagram page. Of course, tune into our channel here, and we'll give you all of those updates.
Really quick, retreat related. If you would like to donate, if you are a maker and you would like to donate something to the retreat every year, if you've been, you know that we have a raffle. So every year we have a very wonderful full table of raffle prizes, all donated by you guys. So if you've donated before, or if you'd like to be a new donor and send anything our way, it could be anything from a pattern that you designed, or a project bag, or anything really. We've had such a wide variety of items. We would really appreciate that, and we will promote the shit out of your business.
We sure will. So we do include a handout sheet to all of the attendees, like Jodi said, with your name and what you donated. So we definitely give you credit and recognition for what you donate to the retreat.
And a lot of people have found their new favorite project bag maker, or their new favorite floss drop maker, from winning something or seeing something at the retreat that someone donated, and then they're able to go and buy their own stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it's going to be incredible. Like Jodi said, just email us at steelcitystitchers@gmail.com. You can message us on Instagram. We would love and appreciate everything. So thank you. All right, so let's get into it.
Reminder. Yeah.
I know, it's like we talked about so much retreat stuff. I'm like, are we missing anything? But yeah, let's get into the video, shall we? So Jodi, why don't you go first tonight? Did you buy or receive anything?
I bought a lot of stuff, but I used most of it. But Erin, I'll let you talk about.
Well, we can do it. Yeah.
I received. Okay, so as you know, Erin's been doing her kits, and we got here tonight, and she had boxes for Kristen and I for our kits, and this is going to be her.
Yeah, this is me revealing it. This is
here we go. It's go time.
This is it, and then woo! It lights up. So you would get a custom letter of your choice, and I picked M there because it's the biggest ones to make sure it fits. But yes, you would get a custom letter.
I was going to ask, what?
Yeah, I don't know any M's. Yep.
So here's how the box comes. So you get this box. You get your custom pattern, which I'm not going to open this because it's my S. And then you get your tree. Fully, the trunk is wrapped with a twine, and then there's already a hanger on it. It's decorated, it's painted, and it freaking lights up. The hoop ready to stitch on, and your floss. So you literally just open the box, stitch your custom pattern, cut off the excess fabric, and stick it on there, and boom.
And I am not ready for Christmas. It's just I know people like to have time to make stuff for Christmas. So this way you have plenty of time. Like if you need a teacher gift, this would be a really good teacher gift. Or, you know, any of those kind of things.
I didn't think about that. Teacher gifts. Love it.
These will not be on sale until mid-September. I'm thinking around the 15th of September. So look out for that. I will drop it on my Instagram. If you're not following Cat on Creations, please do. 'Cause that's where I release all my stuff.
And on the SCS page, too.
you.
We'll share that as well.
And then Erin also gave us these cute little
Aren't they
cutouts, which I'm so pumped for. They're so teeny tiny. I love them.
I can't wait
just
to
love
paint
adding
these.
them. Wait, I'll show you a couple of my finishes. I added one.
Ooh.
So cute.
It's a little pink.
So cute.
Thanks, Erin.
So that's, thank you, Erin. So
That's
that's my
seasons, man.
stitchy kindness. My haul I used. So,
Okay.
I'll
Good.
show you that when we get there.
Get there. Okay, Erin, what did you buy or receive this
Okay, so I went to Seasons clearly, and I got some of these really cute little fall.
Oh, those are cute.
You know what? I'm gonna add those two, and I got these wooden ones.
Oh, yeah.
Look how cute!
Look at those little mushrooms. Oh my
Look
god.
at the hedgehogs in the corner. They're so cute.
Those are darling.
I just like to add those onto everything. So I got those, and then I got a few other things, but I finished them. And then I got some neutral fabrics. These are from 123 Stitch, and I just wanted some like general, very muted colors. That green's really pretty, isn't it? I got a pretty big size of that one. And then my mushroom.
Ooh, I like that one.
Ooh.
That blue.
Yeah, it's like a denim.
I think that's going to be what I use for Ellie's, like her year-to-year school one.
Oh, cool.
But
Those are pretty.
thank you. But that's it. I mean, just, waiting for those came in so quickly. And honestly, their prices are so good for those cuts. So once and then you're like, well, I'm buying one and I have to pay for shipping for this one. So I might as well keep adding.
Yeah, it definitely makes it worth it.
It's rough, but yeah, that's it for me. Everything else I used. So I'll show some more stuff later.
I've only purchased one thing, and it's a big one.
You did
Did
do
you
it.
buy
You
it?
did it.
I did it.
How big is it? You're going to give us all the deets.
Okay, so I was scrolling on, where did I see it? It was on Facebook. Somebody had posted in one of the cross-stitch groups on Facebook that they found this new pattern from Long Dog, and it's amazing, and that people were just talking about how big it was and how cool it was. So I went to longdogsampler.com. I went to the website, and it's their new release, and it's called Saga. And it's like a 5-panel project, and it has all kinds of elements on it. It has a circus and a carnival and animals and just castles. I mean, it's everything. I mean, if you've seen a Long Dog, it's insane. So anyway, I ended up buying it because why not? And it was so funny because I bought it today while I was at work, not working, obviously. And the charge hit the credit card, and Jay goes, "Oh my God, you're doing that big sampler?" And I was like, "Yes, I am." So it's called Saga. You can find it on Long Dog's website. But this is what it looks like.
It's crazy.
It's insanity.
How big is it?
Yeah, I gotta know.
So it's 389 by 504.
And what count fabric are you doing it on?
56.
Okay.
Shut up.
Are you going to do it on the 56 that I just got you?
Yeah.
Okay, what color do you want?
I don't know. That's what I got to decide because so I posted it on Instagram on my stories, and I was like, should I stitch this?
Hold on.
It's like 200,000 stitches.
What's the count?
389 by 504. It's only an 18 by 22 piece of fabric.
389. That's what I'm trying to look at. 56 over 2.
Yeah.
Only an 18 by 22.
13 by 18, almost 14 by 18 stitched area.
Yeah. Yeah, so when, I don't know what calculator that is that you're using.
It's the Yarn Tree one.
Oh, okay. So I use the
That's
X-Stitch calculator. It says 18 by 22.
Okay, so that's with...
This is 18.
Is that with borders? That's
Yeah,
with
that's
a
with a
2-inch
2-inch
border.
border.
Oh my
So
gosh,
this adds
look at
2-inch
that.
border and 2-inch for finishing. So yeah, it's the same thing.
So 22 inches wide by 26 inches tall is what...
With a
full-
4-inch border. Because
Sure.
it's giving you two
So
and
that's...
two.
Okay. And I would probably like that anyway, just to fit it into
Kristen,
the
that's as
gooseneck.
big as this mat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
She
listen.
goes, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm in.
It's like one of those projects because, I posted on my stories and people are like, yes, like do it. And then I have people messaging me and they're like, I'm going to do it too. So Allie's doing it.
Of course, yeah.
How big is that project that you bought those hanks of like the purpley teal? How big is that?
It was probably similar size. That was the 2017.
I like how you said was, like, because you're
Oh, I'm not never going to finish it. You know why? Because I didn't like repeating the pattern. It was like the band. And like every band was like a repeat of the same design. And where this, it's like every panel is different.
I
and
get
then
that.
I
get that. Okay,
So
fair enough.
I don't remember how big it was. It was the 2017 linen and thread sampler, and I don't remember what the count was.
Will you do different colors for this, or will you do all one color?
I don't know.
Oh,
I think
you
just
haven't
one
decided
color.
yet. You think just one?
Yeah, so the question will be like what color fabric. It has to be light because I need to be able to see the holes. And then
Yes.
what I
Smart.
could do a dark floss though.
I just got this crazy feeling of pressure to dye this 56-pound fabric like perfect.
No, it doesn't have to be perfect because it's going to be
It's going to be a
fabric's
lot of
not gonna
coverage.
be-
Yeah.
The fabric's not going to be
You
showing
want to
that
just
much.
do like a light gray.
Yeah,
or
you're
something.
not like enhancing the fabric.
It almost needs to
by-
be like non-variegated. It needs to be
Solid.
solid.
like a.
I wonder if I could find you just solid 56.
But didn't you already order the 56?
Yeah, but I could dye that.
I mean, I could get a piece of dyed, like solid dyed 56 off 123 stitch. I'd want it because
Yeah.
it was yours.
Oh.
I'll dye it for you.
Okay. Yeah, so then I just got to figure out what color floss. But it was funny because Mo's sale on Facebook, she already made a post about if people are going to stitch Saga, like let me know what count you're doing so I can show you some silk hanks. So I don't think her stuff won't work.
Silk hank?
Yeah, but
Don't do a silk.
well,
You-
hers won't work on
It's
56.
too thick. You need like, yeah.
I need DMC. So anyway, that's what I'm going to do. That's the only thing I've purchased and I'm excited. It will be my magnum opus. Like it will be the last, like I could stitch this, be done with it, and then just give up cross stitch forever and just be like, that's it. I'll never be able to top it.
You'll.
But it might take me 30 years to stitch it.
Oh, I see.
So yeah, I mean, who gives a
And then
shit?
here's
Like,
the thing:
I don't
in
need-
30 years, you can play this clip back and be like, "It might take me 30." This is how I see it. It'll go. It might take me 30 years. It might take me 30 years.
Yeah. And then 30 years from now,
Yeah.
we'll show it as a finish.
Pretty cool.
The fabric will be like all yellowed with age. I don't know. Like I just, who cares if I start it
Love
and I
it.
never finish it? Who
cares?
Yeah.
Who cares?
Whatever.
Yeah.
You know how many projects I have like that?
I mean, even if you just do half of it, it would be awesome. Do that.
So it's happening.
That's great.
It's happening at some point, but
Yeah.
the pattern is purchased.
That's
no pressure.
Step one.
No
Step
pressure.
one is done.
Okay, so that's all I've purchased. All right, so
Okay,
let's get
that's
into
good.
finishes, shall
Oh
we?
my god.
Okay. What?
I looked over. They're so
What
good.
do we have? I only have 3. Okay, this one is not really cross stitch, but I love her.
Jodi,
I
it's
love
so
her too.
I know. Okay, so I was going through my fabric stash and I came across this like Halloween bundle of fabric, and it was like the stripes and the whatever her dress is, like little skulls. So I was like, what can I do with this fabric? And I really wanted to do something on this tulle because it's so sheer. Like, it's so much more sheer than organza. So I cut out all of her little elements. She's a like an embroidery pattern, which is just like an outline. And then I just cut her up, and then I cut out all of her little pieces, and I just stitched in the broom and I did her hair. But it was, I don't know, I've never done anything like that with fabric before.
It's so
So
cute.
it's fun.
So
She's really cute. I like
cool.
it.
I love the hair. Like the details seeing it in person is so cool.
It's so good.
It's crazy. What's the difference between tulle and organza?
Okay, so tulle, if you look at it closely, see it's like netting.
Yes.
Like it's very uniform holes.
Okay.
And then organza, which I'll show you on here, you'll see the difference.
Okay.
You could almost
Organza's,
cross stitch on this.
you
couldn't
could.
It'd be hard.
Yeah.
It'd be hard.
Organza is very shiny. This is very sheer.
Okay.
If that makes
Yeah.
sense. Okay, this is my second one. So I just got this little coffin from Michael's. I think that's where I got this. I didn't paint it. I used a Sharpie.
Nice.
Because I didn't want to wait for it to
Really?
dry. I'm so fucking lazy.
You couldn't even tell though.
I'm
It
like,
looks
I
painted.
don't want to wait for it to dry. I'll use a Sharpie. And I just colored
You know, if
it.
you painted it, it would take like a minute to dry.
I
too.
know.
It like soaks in
So
immediately.
stupid. Anyways.
It's really funny.
And I got these little rhinestones, and I just like bedazzled it. And when you open it up,
Cute.
so
it's a
and then
lot
I just put
thinner.
little flowers inside just to give it some color. But can you see the difference
Yeah, it's a
between
lot.
the
It's very
organza?
shiny.
Now I'm wishing I did him on tulle because
Oh, is tulle going to be your new organza?
I think so. But yeah, so
I see what you mean. Yeah, it would have looked
it
different.
would have just been clear. Like when you hold her up with no background, it's like she's floating.
It looks like she's floating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like this is on tulle, and it looks like it's just floating.
That is
God, it
so,
looks so good.
cool.
See, hey Kristen.
It looks so cool.
There's a spider on your face.
So I cross stitched his body, and then I beaded his legs afterwards.
This
and
is
then
what
I
you
just-
look like with a spider tattoo on your
Yeah.
eye.
That might be my next thing, right?
There you go. Right there.
Crawling into my eyeball.
That is the coolest with the way you did the legs.
But what I found, so like this tulle was from, someone sent it to me. I can't remember who, but it was like in a big bundle. But it's like real stretchy. So I went to my new local craft store and I found tulle that is not as stretchy. Like I think it's more,
It's like dense.
it's more synthetic.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. Because a lot of times when I used to stitch on tulle, afterwards when you put it in a hoop, your stitches get wonky because you're stretching your fabric in a way that it wasn't stretched when you stitched it. This tulle isn't
Doing
stretchy, so it just
so it's better to not
like
be
my
stretchy.
stitches stayed in place. Like they're
Yeah. It looks really good.
amazing.
So
Interesting.
I bought a yard of this tulle.
It won't
Okay.
last you that
It
long.
won't last me long, but
No, it's probably going to be gone by next time.
that's okay.
I love it.
I love those. Yeah. Because you were just starting that skeleton that was in the last video.
Yeah, it took
Like,
me
I've got
forever to
big
do it. I don't
plans.
know why. He took me a while. I just couldn't get into him, but yeah.
So good. So good.
Thank you.
All right, what you got over there? Got some finishes.
I do. So I'm going to forget who the designer of these patterns are because I have these two new ones. Okay, so the first one is, I think it's this one. Oh, okay, wait, so that's a different one. Sorry. It is Library Ghost by Living on the Rainbow? Yes, Living on the Rainbow. Okay, so I had this box from the last, remember when we got together and that was in the box? There was
Oh, yeah,
so I was
yeah.
like, it looks like something you'd find in a library, so I wanted a ghost in a library.
Oh my god!
How
And I found that.
cute.
I kept the floss because I wanted to show you guys how much floss that little tiny guy took. That much floss.
Oh my.
Oh, because of all the books.
22 colors.
And did you use...
there was a gold.
Yeah, what is that? Diamant?
Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, this is really cute.
It's adorable.
Thank you. I had like plans to add a light
like
to
how
it and
it's, like,
everything,
puffy.
but
Oh, he's real cute.
Jodi fabric.
yes, yeah. Oh, and the Jodi fabric. Look at how that jumps out. And my next one is on Jodi fabric too. Because I was like, I can really highlight.
Me too.
Weird.
This one is Mama Witch cross stitch.
Oh, I saw
and
that.
I
I
had so cute, right? So I'll just show it. So this is from
Oh
Seasons.
my god.
I bought this and I was like, what can I add together? So I had this and I put the fabric on it.
Oh, this
And
is 2 pieces.
It's 2 different pieces. I glued it together.
Stinker.
And then those are the wood pieces that I just
Oh,
gave you guys that
yeah.
I painted and added around.
Well,
to
that's
bring
just
it
the
out.
cutest freaking thing ever.
Thank you. Look how cute he is.
Ugh.
And that fabric, that teal, is such a cute color for anything
Yes.
Halloween.
That's
amazing.
really cute.
Thank you so much.
I would never think to put those 2 pieces together like that.
I
Me
was
either.
like, I knew I wanted to do something with it. I just couldn't figure out what, and that's what I came
He's
up with.
darling.
Yeah,
Look
he
at those
is.
Look at how
eyeballs.
cute he is.
I
He took
know.
me not even a full day to stitch. He was so quick.
Oh yeah.
So
That's
highly recommend.
Really cute. Really
He's
cute.
real
Thank
cute.
you. I'm really excited about that one.
Yes, as you should.
That is it for me and finishes.
Well, I only had one finish, but then I brought some Halloween finishes that I have never FFO'd.
Oh, I love it.
I
Yes.
Thought we could look at those.
Yeah.
Since mine wasn't, I mean, it's a big finish.
Big
but
finish.
I finished
No
my
big deal.
No big deal. I just finished this giant piece.
my 5 o'clock from Ink Circles.
Carson, that didn't take you very long at all.
It did not.
When did we? That was the stitch
It
day.
started at the stitch day, yeah.
That was like a month ago.
So this is on 56 count Jodi fabric.
It's real tiny.
It's real tiny.
God, it's so pretty.
cute, right?
Just the tininess of everything, like,
really good.
yeah, I want to look at it up close.
Your stitching is perfection too.
Yeah, it is. Look at
Well,
the
it's hard to
back.
screw it up and make it look ugly on that small of fabric,
So amazing.
but it was so fun.
So
I
good.
can't even like focus my eyes
I know.
to see the X's.
You can see them though; they're tiny.
They're
I
real
want that
tiny.
margarita.
I want all of it. I'm like,
Yeah, it was a lot of fun to stitch. I know a couple people are working on it, and I inspired some people to stitch on 56 count. So Godspeed, and have fun with it because it is fun. I recommend on 56 count. You know, obviously you're only using one strand of floss, but make sure you use a bigger needle to make the holes as big as you can because it will shred the shit out of your floss.
Oh, interesting.
So, like, if you use a 28 needle on this, which is what you would think to use, it may be too... It may not make the hole wide
oh,
enough.
for the floss.
I always forget that you have to change your needle. I always stitch
I
28.
know. I always use the same needle, and I don't even know
Yeah.
what size it is.
So I did find that, like, a thicker needle was working a little bit better.
Every time I look at this, I'm like, it gets cuter and cuter.
Do you have finished plans?
No, of course not. No, I don't know.
You'll get there.
I don't know. It's square, so I could frame it.
Yeah. You could flat fold it too.
I could flat fold it. I don't know what I'm going
Stick
to do
it
with
out by
it.
the
But
bar.
anyway,
Yeah, stick it by the bar.
yeah, I'll figure something out for it. But
I love
it's really ignited my love of super tiny,
tiny
stitching.
stitching.
And it's so much better than stitching 1/1. Like, I feel like this fabric is made to stitch
Over
1/2.
Yeah.
You know, so 1/1, it definitely makes your stitches look weird. But this is just like really tiny.
Even.
I know. I
First
can't
up, I
focus
have to
my
take my
eyes to
glasses.
see
Okay.
it close enough.
I'm trying to figure out if I could even try it. I don't think I
You
should.
could. I'm as blind as a bat. Okay, so I brought some other fall/Halloween finishes that I pulled out of my box of tricks that I've never actually
Oh,
finished.
these are good ones.
So, of course, I finished this one so long ago. This was my caterpillar fall
yeah.
tree.
I love that one. The fabric is so
got it.
pretty.
So I don't know. I don't know what I'm ever going to do with this thing, but it was so fun to stitch. And the fabric was really pretty for this one.
Look how cute that hedgehog is.
Those colors are really pretty. I like
Yeah,
that.
she always
palette.
picks such
I know.
nice colors. And
Those
then
trees were good.
this was a big finish this past year, which was the
Yes. Yes.
Haunted
I like
Library.
seeing it again. Look at how good it is.
From Lola Crow.
That color palette's amazing too.
This would be a good one to start for Halloween if anyone's looking for a good pattern.
Oh, yeah.
For the season.
This was a Sal, but you can get the whole
Now you
pattern
just
now.
Get it.
And I loved it. I loved everything about this. It was so much fun to stitch. All right, and then this one I finished
love
so
this one.
long ago.
Oh, I forgot.
This one is a primitive hair,
That fabric's
and I don't even remember where this was. Did I buy this pattern, or was it in a very old? This may have been in
us
an
picking
old
out the
edition
colors for you too.
of Punch Needle and Primitive Stitcher, because like back a couple years ago, she used to be a regular primitive hair in Punch Needle and Primitive Stitcher magazine. So, but this one this was one of my first forays into using
Variegated.
Sulky.
Oh,
Sulkies,
yeah.
And I used the
That's what I
variegated
remember.
Sulky for his cloak. Ooh, and it was so good.
I mean, it's perfect.
I love that one. And then last but not
My
least,
all-time favorite.
this
Not
one
to be biased.
is a Witchy Stitcher pattern. And I
You gotta
stitched
get
it
up close for
on
the beads.
Jodi blood spatter, and I used blood drop beads.
They're so good.
And
Whew, that's a scary.
I love it.
I know, and I just don't, I just never finished
Oh,
it,
look
like
at
FFO'd
those
it.
beads. Jeez.
Yeah, these are the little,
They look so good.
they look like little,
You picked really good spots for them too.
thank you, little blood drops.
What could you do with that? You can't really frame it because of the beads.
You need to have the blood splatter.
Yeah, you
too.
need the whole thing. I wonder if you could put it on like a
Like a
an old
tapestry?
piece of, maybe, or like a piece of wood, like an old
An old coffin.
yeah. Oh,
It has to be a huge coffin.
or just like I was thinking like a sign almost like slats of wood like rugged on the sides.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
yeah.
Yeah, I see that.
And you wouldn't even have to do any kind of like border or anything. Like you would just slap it on.
You'd
You
have
could
to.
even, you could burn the edges.
You could.
I know, right?
Could you
I'd be so
imagine if the whole thing went
nervous.
up in flames?
I'd be very nervous. Yeah.
Yeah,
I need
that's
to.
a before stitch kind of situation.
I know. Not an after. So I have.
I like those. Those were
thank
good.
you. Thank you. So I got to figure out. I feel so bad about just having these in a box. I need to
Yes.
actually FFO them, but I'll get there.
One day.
One day.
Goodbye, my
it's too much
friends.
fun to stitch
Yeah.
and not finish.
Yeah, taking the night off to do that is like, you really got to commit to.
Yeah, you really do.
Here, everything's off. It's like thrown in here. Like
Well, you should see them when they
folded,
go home and
wrinkled.
just throw them in a box. Here, put that in there.
Jesus.
So anyway, those were my finishes, but I just thought I'd share since I was getting all my stuff
Yeah,
out.
I love it.
All right, let's talk about stitching, shall we? Thanks,
Whips.
Mom.
I do have a whip.
Okay, thanks.
So I am working on my Erin.
Ooh.
Oh, yay! That makes me feel
My
so good.
Erin piece, and I'm doing it on organza.
Ooh.
I love that!
So I am going to use my hoop that it came with because I like the color that it's painted. But I'm gonna put my organza in there with something fun behind it. So
Ooh, I love it.
Aw, that's so cool. I made a few extra kits, so if you're still interested in buying one, I have, the link is below, and I do have just a few left, but if you're interested, I had some
So
extra
cute.
supplies.
It's
I
time
can't
for
wait to
fall,
finish it.
people.
it is time for fall.
Get your shit together in there.
That's my only
Oh, that's what I was going to get.
whippity whip.
That's my other. Love it. Sorry, I'm just pulling up my Tiny Modernist so that we can remind you what that looks like because I have not stitched a lot of it. So it's a Tiny Modernist sale. We only know what the first two look like, and I'm only doing the one in the corner with the truck. That was my original idea, was to do that one and then put it with that truck that I bought, and then I went, wait, a truck and a truck, that won't work. So I changed my mind, but this is Jodi fabric. This is more of that beautiful purple.
Ooh.
Oh my god, it's big.
It's big. Her stuff's never little. But once I get the orange done, that white's really going to pop on there, and so will the black. So I'm really excited about that.
Oh.
Some pretty stitches.
Thank you. You know, it gets sometimes when you're just repeating the same thing, though, you're like, okay, I'm bored of this. I need something new. So that's why I did those little ones, because I was like, I just need the satisfaction.
Yeah.
Okay, and I also realized that this tiger that I bought for her first day of school, I must have found it for free because I can't find it in my Etsy purchases. So.
Aww.
That's cute.
So that's her second grade.
I love that.
It's not a finish because, you know, it won't be finished till she graduates.
It's so cute.
It is really
Thank
cute.
you. I mean, I hope I stick with it. I'm nervous that it's going to be like, once I have 2 to do, I'm going to be like, oh, what a pain in the ass.
Maybe Ellie just won't get one.
But they're little.
They are little, and it's like a day. It's like a day of stitching, so I'm sure I'll keep up with it.
Child will get the shaft.
I know, and I don't want to do that because I do that with her with so many things. You're like, oh, what was I thinking?
It's like baby books and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Well, neither of them have a baby book.
Stella has one, Hazel does not.
Right, yeah, you're
Sorry,
like,
Hayes.
no.
Okay. I started stitching. Speaking of little stitching,
So I wanted
Shut
to stitch. Jesus Christ! Look at it. So I wanted to stitch another small pattern, and
Weird.
I was like, okay, I'm going to stitch it on 40 count. 40 count's usually my jam. Well, now that I've stitched on 56, 40 count looks like I'm
28.
stitching on, you know, a giant canvas. And so I was like, all right, I'm going to stitch 1/1 on 40 count. Like, that'll be fun, right? It's fun, but it's real tiny. Like, real tiny.
Real tiny.
Oh my god, it's so little.
So here's the pattern. Barbara Anna.
It's such a cute pattern.
It's
I don't
such a
remember
cute
what year
pattern.
is that from?
It is from
Let me-
2012. 2012.
So this.
Here, don't
Be
hold
careful
up.
because the pattern's on the back.
Sorry.
This is this.
Okay, so this is like halfway. So it's gonna be like this.
Yeah.
It's gonna be like this big.
Yeah.
How cute is that?
This is 40 count
That's
Jodi
adorable.
fabric.
That Jodi fabric is bomb, by the
This
way.
is
The color of it.
Verdal.
Which the Verdal does make it easy to stitch because it's.
Kristen, how?
You know what? I wondered why my neck hurt so bad the other day. I had like a really sore neck, and I realized it's because when I stitch, I'm like leaning over really far, and like my neck was like all
I really
pink.
can't. I can't even make out the X's.
Well, so you just need a good light. It's not magnification. It's
Let's
light.
see. Let me see if I can try to
Like,
figure it
hold it underneath the light. You can see it. You can see the X's.
Oh, you can see it more, but oh my god, I really don't think I could do that. That is tiny.
Let me see your needle.
It's a 28.
That's
So old.
You know what? I feel like.
I can't see.
But could you ever use the magnifier? I would probably use a magnifier if I tried to do
I
that.
don't have
See,
a magnifier on mine.
Even this
like-
needle feels so dainty to me. I feel like I would just bend it. Like I would just crush it.
Well, that's because when you stitch, you're like,
I know. Ripping through.
you're a brute when you're
Yeah.
stitching.
Whenever
You gotta have a nice, you know, easy hand.
Gentle, dainty.
touch.
That ain't me.
But it's so funny because, like, his eye, you can barely see the little hole for his eye.
Is that what you look like when you're stitching? Are you
Yeah, I'm
doing
like,
like really tiny?
I'm like, meh. And you know what? It hurt my finger so bad. I have like a permanent hole right here in the side of my finger because I stitch two-handed, right? So like as I'm pushing through, I use like the side of my finger.
Oh.
So like I'll be stitching at night and I'm like, Jay, I need a Band-Aid. Because if you get that hole open, then the needle slides like right into it. And it's like, so I don't want to like bleed all over my project. But I told our friend Lonnie, I was like, I need a thimble for my middle finger. Do they make those? Probably. I could probably just
They
use
probably do.
Probably
yeah.
do,
a regular
yeah.
thimble. But you can tell where I frogged it. And now I need to
look
get
at
one
that.
of
The
those,
color, like really shows.
Oh, a
huh?
toothbrush, like a.
yeah, like an eyebrow brush or something. But anyway, it's super fun. It's just very tiny.
It's so tiny.
And I'm working on a project for a gift exchange, so I haven't been able to put any more time into this. But but I want to get back to it. This is not a good travel project either.
No.
So
Not if you need like a very specific light.
yeah, so that one's not going to work.
It's
But
an
anyway,
at-home project.
that's what I've been stitching on.
Nice.
So, all right. So plans for before we get into our giveaways. What are some plans for stitching this coming week? What do you got going on, Erin?
I wanted to look up that lady's name. So you've been following her, and you sent me one of her patterns. She's another Italian stitcher, and
was
she
the cat
just
one.
came back. Oh, here it is. I don't know how you pronounce that.
Croqueta Go-Go?
Go-Go? Yeah, Croqueta Go-Go. Mm-hmm. She has a fall one, not the Halloween one, although I love all of the Halloween ones, but she has a fall one that has the cutest little squirrel, and I'm going to end up stitching it. It's coming this week. I will be doing that. I haven't resisted so far, but even as the night's wearing on, I feel myself.
Oh, you're going to do it.
I'm sure I'm going to. Only part of it, though, because hers are huge.
They all are.
They're like Madame Chantilly, like
Stitch
giant
1/1
ones.
on
Yeah.
40 count, and it won't
Well,
be that
no,
big.
I don't want, I can't stitch that much of one project, is what I mean.
I get
Yeah.
you.
So I
Yeah.
want to break it up and just do that little bit, and I would be very content doing that. And then I have to do my next month. I have to do October. Because it's almost September.
Yeah.
So I gotta get it going.
By the time you guys see this video, it'll be almost September.
Yeah.
Crazy.
What are you planning on doing this week?
I bought this really cool wooden piece when I went shopping the other day. And it's like I don't want to spoil it, but I have a project plan for that. And then I'm going to finish my Erin pumpkin. And that's it.
Okay. Yeah. I'm going to try to finish my exchange gift.
Oh, I got to do mine too.
You can do it.
And I want to work on that a little bit more.
Yeah, you do.
We've been binge watching Jersey Shore over again.
What a good idea.
So good. It's so good.
Oh, I love it.
We've been rewatching a lot of shows this year. We just finished Breaking Bad, the rewatch.
So good.
Oh my god, it's so good. And there's a new Breaking Bad coming out, Breaking Bad 2.
Oh, I don't think I knew that.
Yeah, we'll talk about it after the video because I don't want to give any spoilers away. But if you watch the trailer, I mean, it kind of gives it away. But anyway, and we finished that and we're like, what are we going to watch? And I was like, well, I don't really want to get into a heavy show again.
Yeah, you
and
need something like
Jason and I love Jersey Shore. We love it. I remember watching it when it first aired.
Yeah.
So it was 2008. And we were graduating from college and, it was they were our age.
Yeah.
So it was fun. And
that makes me
we've been
sad.
watching Jersey Shore.
I know.
I keep getting fed the Newlyweds on YouTube. I keep getting fed it.
Okay.
And so then I'm like, okay, I'll watch an episode of Newlyweds. It was pretty good.
It's trash
Such
TV,
trash
and
TV.
it's the best. It's
We're
so much
still
fun.
hooked on our Love After Lockup.
See, trash TV.
You know
is
what the best trash TV is Below Deck.
Oh, see,
yeah.
those people annoy the shit out
I
of me.
need you to watch the new season of Down Under because some shit went down, and I need to talk about it with somebody.
All right. I'll get on.
Anybody?
Please, somebody watch it.
Help
Please,
us.
somebody help her.
Oh my god, it's such a good show.
So yeah,
it's terrible. But
it's easy to watch those shows and stitch.
100%.
Because there's so much dialogue, you don't really have
You
to
don't have to
watch
look
it.
at it. Yeah.
But it's also entertaining. It keeps your brain stimulated.
God.
It's entertaining.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it's so much fun. So anyway, that's my plan. But anyway, let's get into giveaways, shall we? So we had 3 giveaways from. Do you have mine? Did I give you mine?
No. You gave me these new ones.
Sorry, hold on. It's somewhere. Oh wait, hold on, it's right here.
Oh, there you
Okay.
go.
So we had 3 giveaways from last week. Erin's was first, and it is the Christmas pattern
Cute that
by
is.
Hands On Design, and that one's going to A Prater 00. And Jodi had spells. That one's going to Sherry H4541. She said she was coming to the retreat, so yay! And then
Yay.
I had Midnight by Blackbird Designs, and this one's going to LL Jones X Stitcher. So congratulations, everybody. Please email us your physical mailing address so we can get these out to you, and we'll get them out into the mail as soon as we remember. And then we had 3 giveaways for this week. These were graciously given to us by our friend Lori. So we picked out some stuff that we wanted. We have a couple that we wanted to use for giveaways. And the first one is Yellow Submarine by Blackbird Design. This was part of the Beatles collection that she did. And this pattern is 5 of 6. So there's 6 patterns
Ooh.
for the
See
Beatles.
them all.
I know, me too. I know Allie said she's collecting these, but I forget which one.
Have
she
they
said
all
she's
been
missing.
released?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
very
I don't know when
interested.
this was from
2014.
Okay.
So the first one says just say yellow
Submarine.
or submarine. Submarine. Okay, we'll do submarine. Let me write that down.
Yes.
Please. Second one is a Liz Matthews pattern, and this one is so cute, and it says "Loved by You." So you can say love submarine, and luminous fiber
Eggs.
arts, and say eggs. Farm fresh eggs. This one's so cute.
That is really cute.
I like how
the
she
colors.
does these little minis down here at the bottom.
I love that
Her
blue
stuff's always
behind
so
that.
cute.
That barn is really. That barn by itself.
Are
would be
all
really
those
cute.
eggs different?
Oh
yeah, they are.
They're all little checks.
Cute.
And she gives you the on the back it's like
cutout,
the cutout
yeah.
thing, the template.
It's big.
Yeah. They're really cute, though.
Cute.
That would be cute to put like on top of like a little shelf that had like 4
Yeah, little
little
hooks.
hooks and then hang those up.
Those chickens are real cute.
All right, so submarine, love, and eggs is what you should say. Okay, so we'll draw those on our next video. So we will be back in a couple of weeks, and please go to our Facebook page for the retreat. Make sure you get signed up so you can get the info sheet. Waitlist is still open if you want to get on the wait list. I think that's all the updates that we had. Oh, donations for the retreat.
Oh yeah, if you want to
Please make
donate,
sure
just
you reach
send
out
us
to
an
us.
email and we will coordinate.
And we can take anything at any time. So if you have stuff that you want to give now, we'll happily take it now. So we appreciate everything. But that's all we have. So stay safe, stay healthy, and we'll see you guys all again soon. Bye.